Hey, Del.
Yeah.
Do you have like a go-to movie or TV show or, just any type of media that is like the perfect thing when you need like a good pick-me-up?
Mamma Mia. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have known that.
Yeah.
Well, on today's episode, we are going to be doing a cozy review where we're going to be watching some type of movie, TV show, something. I don't know what we're watching because Dylan picked it and he won't tell me what it is.
Here we go again. My, how can I resist you? Mamma Mia.
Oh, we should get started, right?
Yeah, I guess we should get
No one signed up for karaoke.
I mean, we'll see what the people
don't
want.
tease me with a good time.
If you just want us to sing ABBA this whole time, we will.
Don't tease me with a good time. Anyways, sir, who are you? What are we doing here today?
Welcome to Talk Cozy to Me, the podcast where we talk about all kinds of things that make us feel cozy. Sometimes it's reviews, sometimes it's picks. We don't really know yet. There will be interviews too. We're figuring it out, but it's a podcast dedicated to cozy.
Yeah.
I'm Dylan Cashpaw, and I am joined by my amazing wife.
Oh, I love that you said amazing wife. I'm Keetin Markey, and today's episode, we're going to be doing a cozy review. So we're going to watch something cozy, and then we're going to talk about it, but again, I have no idea what we're watching, so we're going to kind of turn this into a game because, as you will find out, we love a little competition because that's really cozy to us, game nights and all that stuff. Also, I feel like I need to introduce Ella, who is right here.
She is prominently featured.
She is prominently featured. She's decided to be the center of attention for today's cozy review because she knows we're going to be cuddling up and watching a movie.
I mean, what could be cozier than hanging out on a couch with a dog in between you?
I love it. We have some hot tea here. We got a candle lit that smells like Christmas. I'm ready to go.
Great. But before we go into our exciting review, I want to hear if you have any hot cocoa this week.
Oh.
Hot cocoa is something that we share each episode where, it's just something we encountered that makes us feel warm and cozy. We don't spill the tea. Instead, we sip the hot cocoa.
We do sip the hot cocoa. And it's something like, I know a lot of people keep gratitude journals and stuff, but when you're just like focusing and like sharing kind of positive things with yourself and your friends and reminding yourself of, oh, this was a really wonderful thing, or even if it was something so small, it just kind of helps you think more positive and be more positive. So do you want to share your hot cocoa first, Dylan?
All right. Mine's a little nerdy, and it's also
Talk nerdy to me.
Very me. And it is some fun, interesting facts about one of my favorite creatures, sharks. Sharks are cozy. I know you think of them as being, maybe a little dangerous, but they can be very cozy too. And I think one thing that's really cool about sharks is how old they are. Did you know, Keetin? Sharks have been around for almost 450 million years.
I think I did know that because I'm married to you, and you do obsessively watch Shark Week and the Shark whatever Fest on Nat Geo.
Yep.
It's like your favorite time of year.
That's true. But 450 million years old, that makes them older than trees.
Wow.
Which only came in around 400 million years ago. Wow. That makes them older than the North Star, which was formed between 45 and 67 million years ago. And that makes them older than one of our neighbors, the rings of Saturn, which only formed in the last 10 to 100 million years.
I did not know where you were going with one of our neighbors. I was like, wow, are you about to insult one of our
planetary
sweet
neighbors within the solar system?
Got it.
But I just think they are such an amazing species that has evolved over obviously hundreds of millions of years and stuck around and created such a cool, diverse range of subspecies within all these. I mean, you've got whale sharks, which are massive and also gentle giants. You've got epaulet sharks, which can jump onto land and actually move across some land breathing. Well, I guess I don't think they breathe at all when they're on the land. Maybe they do. I don't know. I'm not a shark expert.
I'm sure you're all
learning
got, so much.
Great whites, hammerheads, a hammerhead shark. Like, what is that thing? How did it evolve that way?
I feel like you are. There is a term I think we could coin that you are shark-splaining us. You're not mansplaining us. You are shark-splaining us, and I feel like I've learned so much.
Wow, good. And that's, you know what? Learning, cozy. Learning is cozy, especially when that learning is about sharks. But enough of me ranting about sharks. This is not a shark podcast. This is a cozy podcast.
No, it's not. Yes.
So, Keetin, do you have some hot cocoa that you want to share?
I do. I want to share some hot cocoa that, it's a lot of kids recently went back to school. It's fall. And like a lot of times with going back to school or just kind of like starting kind of a new chapter of the year, you get to go shopping, right? And recently I was visiting my parents and my mom and I went shopping together, and it was all secondhand shopping, which to me is something I'm really trying to focus on is secondhand buying, because I just think it's so much better for the environment, and it's cheaper. We're savvy shoppers, my mom and I, but I can't remember the last time her and I like just spent like a good day. I mean, it wasn't a day. It was like maybe half a day just shopping together. And it's so much fun. And it really reminded me of when I was a kid and we would get to go, back to school shopping, whether that was for like notebooks or a new outfit to wear your first day of school. And it just was like, and my mom had so much fun too, because like she was shopping, we were both shopping together. And we also just like, we always love a good deal. So when we're finding these good deals at these thrift shops, we're like, oh my God, look at this. This is like a Banana Republic blazer for only like $10 and it fits me perfectly. It's like the thrill of the hunt when it comes to thrift shopping. And yeah, you get so much more bang for your buck. And I feel like I have a full new wardrobe going into kind of my new season at the Jennifer Hudson show. Great. So I feel really excited and more confident, and yeah, I'm just stoked about it. So that's my hot cocoa, was doing some thrift shopping with my mama.
I love that our two hot cocos are things that, like, to be honest, I bet most people, and I bet including you, don't find sharks to be warm and cozy. I don't really find shopping to be warm and cozy, but that just shows how diverse and personal warm and cozy is. It's different for everyone, and we're here to celebrate that diversity.
Well, and I'll tell you this too, like I feel like, and I don't know if other people feel this, but shopping, especially like in the last couple years, has been a little like uncomfortable for me because I feel like I've gained a little bit of weight, and so I don't feel as comfortable in my clothes or in my body. But to be able to go with my mom and have us both kind of be like, girl, you look so cute. Look how good that looks on you. Blah, blah, blah. It just is a confidence booster. Okay. And it was so much fun. And like, I feel like I can walk into work now feeling a lot more confident in like my outfits and stuff. And it doesn't matter what size you are, as long as you feel good.
You always look great.
Thanks, babe.
Now,
so do you.
Thanks. Are you ready to take a moment to be a little self-indulgent and give our audience a bit of an ad break?
Oh my God. They need to know how to follow us on all the platforms. So yeah, let's give it to them.
If you're enjoying getting cozy with us, make sure to follow us across social media platforms at Talk Cozy to Me. And let us know what your hot cocoa is. Welcome back to Talk Cozy to Me. We are going to get into our main segment, which is our cozy review. Keetin, yes. You have no idea what we're going to watch.
I have no idea. And like our producer, Jared, was just joking. He's like, what if he's going to make you watch a horror movie? And I was like, that does not fit the brief of cozy. So it cannot be a horror movie. We have a rating system in our household called Not Safe for Keetin. And when I say our household, many of our friends know about Not Safe for Keetin as well. And if it's too gory or scary, it's rated Not Safe for Keetin.
So we will not be watching Saw.
No, we will not be watching Saw.
But before we get into this review and watching it, we like to gamify things. So basically, how this is going to work is I have 5 clues ready for what this is.
I can't wait.
Keaton's going to get one guess after each clue, and we're going to see how many it takes for her to get it. Maybe she won't get it at all. I don't know. Maybe she'll get it right away. We'll find out, but
I'm going to take notes.
You can play along and see what you think this media might be.
Oh, it's a media. It might not even be a movie. It could be a TV show. Who knows? Okay. What is my first clue?
All right. Your first clue. A search on Apple Podcasts suggests that there are over 40 podcasts dedicated to talking about this, including one that was named by Time as one of the 50 best podcasts of 2017.
Okay.
See, that's like meta because this is
Yeah.
a podcast.
podcast, Inception. It's not Inception. That's not my guess. So you said over 40 podcasts?
Yep.
Okay. Has made this about, like, it talks about
Yes.
what this movie is about.
Yes.
Or talks about this movie specifically.
Yes.
And are they highly rated? Do people actually listen to it?
You can't get more information. You've already been given the clue.
Over 40 podcasts is about this theme. Okay. I will say, because I just want to be honest with our listeners and our viewers, is we are drinking tea today that Dylan got to pick out, and I saw the name of the tea.
It's true.
And the tea is called Coming of Age.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
We'll get to that later.
We will get to that later. But I can't help, the competitor in me can't help but to try to think about that too.
All right, but either way.
I don't know it.
The clock is burning.
I don't know.
Do you want to make a guess?
Okay, let me make a guess. Over 40 podcasts in 2017 are about this, something that is cozy. Is it I don't think it's a Christmas movie. Coming of age. Is it Perks of Being a Wallflower?
Oh, interesting guess, but no.
Okay.
Your next
Not
clue.
Perks.
This could be considered Melissa McCarthy's big break, having only minor roles in short films and smaller TV shows before getting cast in this as the
know what it
upbeat
is.
and klutzy best friend.
I think I know what it is.
Do you?
I do, and I want to do a cozy quest to this place so bad. Is it Bridesmaids?
Oh, no,
No,
it's not.
not
It is not
Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids.
Oh.
Your next clue.
Oh, shoot.
The creator, Amy Sherman Palladino, later went on to also create another series about fast-talking East Coast women that we both love, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
You dirty, because I know what it is now, and I'm just shocked that this is what you made for our first one, but I'm excited. But neither of us have seen this, if I'm thinking correctly. Gilmore Girls.
That is correct.
We're going to watch the Gilmore Girls pilot!
We are going to watch the pilot.
I've never watched it before.
I haven't either. I know, obviously I did some research, so I know things about this, but mostly what I know is people love it, and it is like regarded as one of the most warm and cozy TV shows.
Yes, and my dear friend and one of our producer helpers on the show, Shira, has been obsessed with the idea of us watching this. So I'm so excited that this is what you picked for our first cozy review, because I feel like she has said this is the coziest show. So I'm stoked. Oh my gosh, and we don't have to commit like a full 2 hours to a movie?
Nope.
Oh my God.
We're just going to watch the first episode.
I love you. This is great. Perfect. Can I still pop popcorn?
I think you can still pop popcorn.
Amazing.
We're going to get some popcorn. We've got our tea, but we're
We
going
got our
to watch
Owlbear.
this first episode, and then we'll be back for our instant reactions.
Yeah. First cozy review here at Talk Cozy to Me. Stay tuned. The pilot says when Rory gets accepted to a fancy prep school.
Spoilers already.
Wow.
Good.
Lorelai.
Maybe we shouldn't read this.
I really like the name Lorelai. Is forced to humble herself and ask her mother for help in paying the tuition.
Are you ready to get started?
I'm ready to get started.
Oh my God, it's so Connecticut.
Stars Hollow. That's just a great name. Luke's.
Apparently coffee's a big thing, so maybe I should have made coffee.
Hi, Luke. He's got a mean mug. That felt sexual. There's history between them. I'm just so in it that I feel like it's fall.
I know, right? It feels like a crisp fall day. Oh,
Remember, commercials used to be a thing.
right?
Oh, I will follow. Oh, I remember this song. There's a weird filter over this that just is like,
Yep.
we are cozy. Amy Sherman Palladino.
Ooh, it's a good sweater.
Did you do something slutty? I don't think I even used the word slut around my mom until I was an adult. That's a really cozy house. Look at the quilts. Look at the blankets. Look
Very
at the
hygge.
plants. Hygge. Now that I see how thin Melissa McCarthy's eyebrows are, I'm like, whoa,
2000.
2000. Drama. It's a bad boy. Look at him. Look at him with
Such
that
a bad
haircut
boy.
and the leather jacket. Oh, he's from Chicago. He's
Chicago.
a bad boy from Chicago. Dean. That's a hot name. He is such a classic 2000s hottie. Like, he looks like Dimitri from Anastasia. One of the hotter cartoon characters, I think. You had that outfit, didn't
I
you?
probably had
You
that. I
absolutely
definitely had those
that
cargo
outfit.
pants.
Yeah, you pick up her stuff. Okay, he's a bad boy, but he is a
Right?
gentleman.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to leave the school now because she has a hot
Oh,
boy.
no.
Hot stalker boy. She just call her 16-year-old daughter a bitch? That's so rude. Teenagers are so just like crazy. Irrational. But also like lesson, like don't let one boy just change like the plan thing. Oh my God, Macy Gray. Did she give her 16-year-old granddaughter champagne?
It would seem that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Rich people don't play by the rules.
This grandpa sucks. What a dick. The grandpa's a dick. Getting so much exposition with this argument.
She does drink an alarming amount of coffee.
Yeah. No, she doesn't need more coffee.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Coffee. What time is it? This seems like a bad idea. Everybody's gonna suffer the next day.
I appreciate that someone told them though, because
Yeah, that is really. It's a really unhealthy dinner. He should just like secretly give her decaf and just not tell her. Wait, we should just dive in, right? We just finished.
I think we should just dive in.
Yeah,
So we're back.
we are.
We just watched the pilot episode of Gilmore Girls.
We did. I feel like my life has changed forever.
Maybe it has.
Maybe it has.
Do you want some coffee?
No, because if there's anything I learned is that Luke told me coffee is super unhealthy or
Yeah.
that much coffee is super unhealthy
That was
for you.
that was an alarming amount of coffee.
It was a lot. And I wonder how method she was and if she
Hmm.
was drinking a lot of, if Lauren Graham was just drinking coffee like a crazy
Well,
person. Wait.
I will say,
Wow.
if you had not guessed Gilmore Girls when you did, the next clue would have revealed that Alexis Bledel did not drink coffee. It was always Coca-Cola in her cup.
Really?
Yep.
Still caffeine.
That's true. Still
I would
not good
argue
for you.
not good for you. Still,
Maybe
yeah.
there were some. Well, we don't know what time of day they were shooting. you
No.
know.
I mean, long hours probably.
Yeah.
That was, I do feel warm and fuzzy.
Yeah.
I do feel warm and fuzzy.
Yeah.
We went on a journey that episode. I thought that was a great pilot.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I understand kind of the world. I understand these characters for the most part. Like, I love Melissa McCarthy.
Right?
It's hard for me not to like Melissa McCarthy. I
Yeah.
just like, even like when the movie is bad, I'm like, but Melissa McCarthy is just a goob. And I just love goobers. They're just so funny. She's a warm and fuzzy person. She could have made the list.
Oh, she totally could have.
Totally
Yeah.
could have.
She's always very likable. But anyways, but like, immediate gut reaction other than, yes, it's cozy. Thoughts?
So I had no idea Amy Sherman Palladino, who did Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, did this show. And I
Yeah.
probably should have. Like I probably did at one point, just haven't thought about it. But I love how quippy it is.
Yeah.
It's so quippy. It's so quick. It's very funny. I was still having LOLs, like, and to jokes that were super old and being like, wait, is that joke okay? Like, is that a joke ever okay? The
Menendez
the
brothers
Menendez
jokes.
brother joke. I was like, whoa. I had to like look up how long ago. That was 1989. This was in 2000. So over 10 years, I
Yeah.
feel like you can
Yeah.
make a joke. But yeah, no, it was a little, honestly, it was a little less cozy, and maybe it gets more and more cozy like as you watch it and kind of get like really live in Stars Hollow, but it really felt like it was more a mother-daughter relationship show rather than like a warm and fuzzy show. But obviously the pilot, they have to set up these two characters and really like give us some exposition about them. But
I mean, are you suggesting that a mother-daughter relationship cannot be warm and cozy? I feel like that's what I just heard.
they're tenuous. It's so funny too that my hot cocoa today was about spending time with my
There you go.
mom,
Yeah.
and then you surprised me with this cozy review, which is about a mother-daughter relationship can absolutely be warm and cozy, but as a teenager, it's a really tough time. And so hats off to Amy Sherman Palladino for making a teenage relationship, mother-daughter relationship, actually feel warm and cozy.
Yeah.
But yeah. What are your first reactions to it as a guy watching this? Because for the most part, this is like a show that like girls watched. It wasn't like a dude show.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is obviously heavier on female characters, female relationships, but as you at least know about me, I am a sucker for a coming-of-age story
Yes, you
about
are.
a teenage girl. For whatever reason, always feel like I relate to teenage girls in movies
I
and
always
TV
feel
shows.
weird when you say this.
I think for some reason, there's never like, I mean, she is someone that focused on education, and obviously I didn't do that because this is how I turned out. But it's just I appreciate the relationship that she has with her mother, because I feel like I had like a friend relationship with my parents, where like I would hang out with them even when I was in high school. So I did enjoy seeing that, and I think for me it was very warm and cozy. It felt like it reminded me of things about high school in terms of like that relationship with your parents and the dynamic there. Like maybe there is a cute person that you see at school, that kind of stuff. The struggles with studies, all set in this charming New England town.
Oh my God, aka the Warner Brothers backlot.
Right?
Which, yeah, I mean, as I was saying as we were watching this, I've never seen Gilmore Girls, but it's kind of had this resurgence recently. And last holiday season, they rebuilt Stars Hollow all on the backlot. So when we had like time when we weren't super busy at work, we could take a stroll through Stars Hollow, all decorated for Christmas. And it was like the coolest thing. And even though I'd never seen the show, I still got all like the feels. But so many of like my coworkers were like, "How have you never seen Gilmore Girls? How have you never seen Gilmore Girls?" And now I can say I've seen the pilot. And honestly, I would keep watching.
I want to keep watching, I would say.
Oh.
I didn't really know. So I guess going into this, before I started doing some research, I knew very little about Gilmore Girls. I was like, I know it's set in New England. I know it's about
nothing.
a mother and daughter. I'm pretty sure there's a diner and they drink coffee or something. And that is, I guess I summed it up pretty well.
That's
really,
it. That's what I got from it for this first episode.
But I think, I guess the other thing that I knew about it was quippy dialogue. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, I'm hoping that was definitely there.
Yeah.
But I almost feel like it felt like the pilot where like, it felt like they were kind of getting warmed up into it. Mm-hmm. So I feel like there's going to be more of that, hopefully. Because I think for me, at least, the scenes that I enjoyed the most were those fast back and forth.
It was the Laura Dern, Melissa McCarthy scenes. Because I felt like they were the most experienced with that type of dialogue.
That's not Laura Dern.
Did I say Laura Dern?
You did.
I meant, oh my God. Wow, Lauren Graham. I meant Lauren Graham.
I'm pretty sure you said.
But
maybe,
those were like the two. You could feel that they had definitely the most experience with comedy, because I think their scenes were like the most fast paced. But I still think the chemistry between all of them was very good. Mm-hmm. The only person I really didn't like is Luke.
Oh, really?
I don't know. He's just kind of like a drag.
So
I don't know. He seems like kind of a douchebag.
In my research, one thing that I found was initially he was not actually intended to be much of a series regular, but the chemistry that he and Lorelai had was so good that they were like, let's just keep using him. And he kind of got built out more from there.
I don't know. He just seems kind of like I don't know.
He was the only one that cared about their health in terms of the coffee consumption. He was the nicest person there.
No. I think the nicest person there was the bad boy from Chicago.
You love a bad boy from Chicago.
That's basically you.
Oh.
No, but mine was kind of his stalker tendencies, which was a little unnerving. But like total like hottie from like the early 2000s. So yeah. Like it was cool. But as I know I was talking about how they shot it on the backlot in Warner Brothers, but as I'm seeing in some of the notes, they're up on the screen right now, select elements of the pilot were shot in Unionville, Ontario, so Canada, which is where a lot of Hallmark movies shoot.
That's true.
So I bet you there've been a lot of Hallmark movies that have shot in that same area.
I bet you're right, because that looked like straight out of a Hallmark movie. I've seen a lot of Hallmark movies, and that looked like a Hallmark movie in terms of the location.
Yes. So cute.
Did you have any favorite scenes that you want to mention?
Well, there was favorite scenes. I remember like the scenes where they were at her parents' house. That first scene when she was standing in front of her parents' house, I was like, oh, that must be the new prep school she's going to, because it's a giant castle. And then that ends up being the exterior of her parents' house, which I was like, wait, I've never seen that on the Warner Brothers lot, or I didn't recognize it. But apparently that was an exterior in Toronto, but it was recreated. But I don't think it's still up. I don't think that exterior is still up on the Warner Brothers lot. So
okay.
But I just wanted to share that because I got some fun notes from there.
Yep.
So anyways.
Did you have any favorite scenes?
So favorite scenes. I loved the scene where bad boy from Chicago and her interact for the first time. I felt like that was super cute. And also just like, it just felt like who hasn't had that experience? Actually I haven't, but I think I always wished a boy would come up to me and like, be like, oh, I've been watching you, like in like a cute way, not like a scary way.
I don't think I've ever wanted someone to just be watching
but like
me.
just like a boy to make the first move. Boys never made the first move with me when I was ever. You didn't even make the first move with me. You were like, what? So I thought that was really cute. It was a great meet cute, and I love a meet cute.
Yeah.
I also, I again loved the scenes with Lorelai and Melissa McCarthy. I think all of those were fun. And yeah, I think those were like, I don't know. I think I also liked how it ended. It was a great book ending because at the beginning it started at that table at Luke's with them drinking coffee together, and then at the end it did that, and I really really liked that. And it felt like a really well done pilot.
Yep, I agree.
Even though I don't like Luke.
I think it did a nice job of like setting up where I assume the season, maybe the whole show, I don't know, is going to go.
She's going to a new school.
Well, it established such good character dynamics so quickly with everybody, primarily I guess in relation to like Lauren Graham and the people that surround her, but like her relationship with Suki, it was very clear right away what their relationship is like, what their goals are, how long I guess not exactly, but like that they've known each other, they've talked about building a business together. Her relationship with her daughter, we talk about everything, honesty, yada yada yada, and their like quippy relationship. Her relationship with her parents, which honestly, seeing that scene I'm just excited for more of, just because I think Lorelai, Rory, and I don't remember Lorelai's parents' names, but the parents they're all such different characters that I think their dynamic is going to be so fun to watch.
Can I just say, I've never thought a grandpa has sucked more than this grandpa sucked. This grandpa sucks.
Just because he fell asleep at dinner?
No, because he literally immediately started bringing up, like, who knows when the last time these people sat down for dinner, right? Who knows? But he immediately brings up the ex, a.k.a. the dad.
That was pretty weird.
Brings up how well he's doing when he knows, like, Lorelai is there because she's asked for money for them to help Rory, like, better herself and get into, like, go to a better college and, whatever she couldn't do. He brings up that, and then he, like, insults her intelligence. And then, like, he's just, like, reading the newspaper so unengaged the entire time. I'm like, you know why your daughter might have made mistakes? Is because you were so unattentive and crappy as a dad. And so, like, you suck as a grandpa. And I don't often say grandpas suck, but that guy sucked. He sucked. And the grandma was not as bad as him. But, like, damn, he sucked. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm so shocked by you saying a grandpa sucked.
I'm shocked that I'm saying a grandpa sucked.
I guess I don't totally disagree with you.
He sucked.
But
Will
wow.
he get a redemption arc?
Those were some very harsh words.
Anyways.
Clearly that's a character that Keetin is not a fan of.
I don't think there are very many good men in this. Besides the bad boy from Chicago, who, again, was a little stalkery. But, like, all of the male characters were kind of, like, bleh.
I'm sorry. What is not to like about Luke?
Luke, he just seems like a wet blanket. I don't know. He seems like a grumpy
Just because he
guy.
Worries about her coffee intake?
No, he's grumpy. I don't know. He just seems like angry to be angry. I don't know. I'm just telling you my first impression. I'm not going to lie to you. I just, like, there's something about Luke that I'm like, dude, you run a cozy coffee shop. Maybe be a little cozy. Don't be a dick.
Maybe that's the charm.
There
are restaurants.
But can I tell you, like, all the men were not great in this. Even the French, like, coworker was kind of a dick.
Yeah, he was, but that's what the character is. I liked Luke. I'm excited to get to know Luke more.
You would like Luke.
Of course. He's a provider of coffee, and I love coffee, but he also knows when to say no to coffee, and that's an important thing. I respect that.
I'm so curious because I know, obviously, Luke's is such a big thing because I went into Luke's when we were walking around the Gilmore Girls Christmas set. So I know Luke's doesn't go away. But, like, for some reason, I'm like, God, first impressions, not a fan.
Wow.
Not a fan. I don't even think he's that cute. I hope he gets a better haircut. because I hate his hair.
I don't be hating on people with bad hairlines because
I know you guys
before
both,
long,
you're in the big forehead.
I'm gonna look
You're-
just like him.
No,
before you know
you
it.
already have that same. You just wear your hair different, so it doesn't look as if you slicked back your hair like that. I'd be like, babe, there's too much forehead in this situation.
Wow. Ouch.
Love you. You got a cute face. I mean, you got a cuter face than Luke, though.
Oh, thanks. It's nice of you.
You do. That's why I married you.
I also provide you with coffee. So
You do.
I'm your
Dylan
Luke.
makes the best French press coffee every morning for me. It's Phil's Filtered Soul.
It is. It is.
Shameless plug for Phil's, even though I don't work for them.
What did you think? I guess any writing. I mean, I guess the writing is hard not to talk about.
Yeah.
But I thought it was great writing, personally. I mean, we've kind of already covered that a little bit, but just the dialogue was so good. The structure, the way it set everything up. I think it was a really well-written pilot.
I also really liked, again, it felt like there was a filter over all of it that, again, was a cozy filter. I'm sure I could
I
find
think
the
that's
same
just
filter.
the year 2000.
Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe the year 2000 was a cozier time. It was. But
Pre 9/11, you know.
God, no. It's like you're like pre 9/11 was kind of that was a different time than pre 2020 was a different time. Maybe pre 2016 was a different time.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of pivotal time. Yeah. We are millennials. We lived through a lot.
Yeah. But also while we were watching it, we noted things like the commercial breaks and how it's been so long since we've watched something that had those kind of commercial breaks where the transition just didn't feel super smooth.
No, it didn't.
You know, that's CW life.
I guess I did notice, and it kind of made me think of, oh my God, why can't I think of his name right now? But he also writes very quippy stuff.
Aaron Sorkin?
Sorkin.
Wow.
But you read me.
I know you.
You're so good. You know me. But it felt like another version of Sorkin just because there was a lot of camera movements.
Yeah.
The cameras were not really locked off a ton. Things felt like they were walking and talking often.
It was like a cozier version of Aaron Sorkin.
Yeah. And I just felt like it really helped with the pace. Because a show set in a boring Connecticut town, that's super cozy and lovely, but it could get boring.
Yeah.
But I really felt like the pace was great. And I think a lot of that goes with the dialogue and how things were blocked out. And yeah. It just felt like it was always moving.
Mm-hmm.
Moving.
It was both dialogue-wise and blocking-wise.
Yeah.
I guess, what was the coziest moment
for me?
Yeah.
Ooh, coziest moment for me in the show or in the pilot would, oh man, you know what? I think it had to be the scene where she had her uniform skirt for the first time, and she was helping get it to the right height and stuff. That just felt like, I remember when I would get my new uniform skirts, and that had to be so exciting. She was going to a prep school, that felt very mother-daughtery. It felt like, her mom was sewing it herself, and they were in their house with all the quilts, and it was a really cozy house. But yeah, I would say that was the coziest scene for me.
I like it.
What about for you?
I mean, for me, it was, I think this was the first scene that we met Suki when she has the sauce.
Yes.
And she's like, I nailed it.
Oh,
Pulled out the less maple syrup, and Lorelai tries it, and they're sitting on the floor together after Melissa McCarthy had fallen, and it's just kind of so natural and cute. And the way she's like, oh, I'm going to make this on waffles tomorrow. And she's like, hey, if we use that at our inn, we'll be, we'll have so many people there. And it had that moment of a comforting flavor, which is very cozy, of an old friendship and friends sitting there, but also optimism for the future and making plans. It kind of captured a lot of what to me cozy is in one little scene. It was great.
Yeah, no, I agree. That was a really cozy scene. Okay, so we talked about our coziest scenes. Yep. Now, something we have done in the past in our old podcast, Channeling Hallmark, where we reviewed a movie every time, is we gave it a marshmallow rating. Yep. And a marshmallow rating, it's not about how good it was or, cinematically or critically or whatever. It is how, warm and squishy and fuzzy it is.
It's the soft and squishy
It's the soft and squishy factor. So, Dylan, we've only seen one episode now of Gilmore Girls. What is your marshmallow rating thus far for Gilmore Girls?
I mean, to clarify, this is out of 10 marshmallows.
Okay.
There's no half marshmallows here.
No half
Only
marshmallows.
whole marshmallows.
Only whole marshmallows.
Not even
No
you
marshmallow
can't. You
minis?
can't. Nope. No mini
No
marshmallows.
minis?
Just all one size of marshmallows.
Now, when you say one size, is it the big fluffy marshmallows, or is it like the little ones you pop in your mouth?
I think it's the bigger
the big ones.
Yeah,
I agree.
like the
That's-
kind that I can make
yes,
a s'more with.
Yes, I agree. Okay, cool. Glad we're on the same page.
I'm gonna give this 8 marshmallows. 8. It was very warm and cozy. It's not like I already have that nostalgia factor for it or anything. I anticipate the show growing in my mind in terms of coziness, but right now it's already pretty warm and cozy.
It's pretty warm.
So I'm
going to
give it an 8.
Okay.
How about you?
The pilot alone.
Yep.
Pilot alone. I'm going to give it a 7.
Oh, okay. That makes sense because you didn't get the same vibes that I did from Luke.
Yeah.
So, I can understand that knocking it down a marshmallow.
No, it did. Yeah. It's like when I dislike all the male characters except the one that has stalker tendencies, I think I have to remove a marshmallow.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
But yeah.
All right.
So if other people want to either rewatch Gilmore Girls or dive in like we just did, now that we're in the fall season and Gilmore Girls is like the most fall-esque kind of show to watch, where can they watch it, Dylan?
So we watched it on Netflix, but you can also watch it on Hulu.
Which is shocking, right?
I know. It's on both Netflix and Hulu, which is a rare thing, but it
Very
does
rare.
happen. Or on VOD from Apple or Amazon. Or you can even watch it on DVD, because those do exist of this. And actually, I have another fun fact.
Ooh.
In the 2024 Eurovision competition, something we both love, apparently the host made a joke that the winner would also get season 3 of Gilmore Girls on DVD.
Is maybe that one's the hardest one to get, or they made that's
know,
the smallest supply of the season 3 of Gilmore Girls
Maybe that's
on DVD?
that host's favorite season. Who knows?
Oh my God. Now I feel like we have to get to season 3 at least.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, this was a great pick for a cozy review, Dylan.
Great.
Hats off to you.
Thank you.
But before we leave our friends today, we've been sipping on some delicious cozy tea.
We have.
And as I said, it is called
Coming of Age.
Tell us about this tea, Dylan.
So this is a vanilla rooibos with orange
Rooibos.
and lemon from Cliché Teas, a brand that we know and love. And so far, they haven't steered us astray in terms of tea, because this is another banger, in my opinion.
It is a banger. I am nervous because, unlike Lorelai, I can't drink caffeine after 3 p.m. And it's after 3 p.m. now here.
It is. That's true.
From we're filming. So who knows? I might not sleep tonight. Woohoo! But I'm going to give it a good slurp. Ready
But I
for
do
it?
feel like
That was a weird
that was a
one.
funny sounding slurp.
I've never made a slurp. That sounded like, that was a weird slurp.
That was a slurp of tea, not something else.
Nope.
We swear.
I'd tell you.
Yeah. But to me, it's a very soothing tea. So big fan. Definitely recommend this tea.
It's good. It's it definitely has a snap to it.
Oh,
Like-
well, it's got that little bit of lemon and
Well,
orange.
and
peel,
you think coming of age, right? And I feel like it like really fits the name because when you're like a teenager before you've come of age, you kind of got a little edge to you. You got a little, you got a little chip on your shoulder. So I think it kind of fits that. But yeah, this came from one of their, I believe it's the writer's block.
I think it is the
writer's package. But again, Cliché Teas, guys, look them up. Great mixtures, flavors. We're not sponsored by them at all, but we just love them.
No.
And we love to support a smaller company,
Yeah.
women-owned company.
Speaking of supporting people, if you like this podcast, you know what you can do to support us?
What can they do?
Follow us on social media.
Yes, you can.
Subscribe on any podcast platform or on YouTube. Leave a comment, leave a rating, leave a review. Just engage with us in some way, or do this crazy thing where you tell someone that you know about us. It's
or
this
just
IRL version of social media.
Yeah,
It's
and
weird.
send them, but then you can also send them the link, so it's just super easy for them to just click it and listen to it and download it and join our subscribers and all that fun stuff.
And to clarify, I guess, on social media we are at Talk Cozy to Me. All one word.
Keeping it simple.
Yep.
Keeping it simple. But they can also follow you at DP Cashball or me at Keetin Markey.
That's true, they can.
They can. Well, until next time, you guys, stay cozy, y'all. Bye-bye.